So does anybody else ever get in like one of these moods where you're like, I've got to do something about this because it's on my mind and I've got to do whatever I can? Well, that's what this huge box. Well, that's what this huge box is about. I'm gonna get it inside and let me tell you a little bit about it. Oh gosh, this thing's heavy. I need both hands.
Put this up there.
Okay, I can do that for you, bud. In the sink, or what? We'll just set it on the table.
On table.
Okay. All right, so we got this package in.
That's me.
You want to see? Okay, stand right there. I'll show you. So this was one of those moments where you ever start, like, I'm a big weather guy. And I was like checking the weather and seeing how the winter's supposed to be. And everybody started talking about how there's supposed to be a whole bunch of ice this winter. And I've lived through the ice storm of 2009, right? And this storm put us out of power. We wouldn't have, I don't think we would have made it very well if we didn't have a actual wood stove. And at our house now, we don't have a wood stove. So I started thinking, and whenever I start thinking, that leads to a purchase. It's a stove. This right here is a fuel powered, these canisters go inside of it. Oh, where is it at? These little canisters go inside of it, got 6 hours of heat. And I bought some extras of those. Hold on. And I bought some extras of those. This thing is supposed to heat up a house and also be a stove whenever you're without power. So I've been wanting something like this. So let's crack it open and I'll show you what we got. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing opened here. I'm gonna stab myself. I am super pumped about this thing. It's going to be very helpful, especially if there's a power outage during the winter months, which if there's ice, there's normally power outages. So, oh, it's upside down. Go over there. So this little thing right here is really cool. Yeah. I like this. I knocked on a box. Hush. It was me. It's me. Go away. Dogs these days. So yeah, you could use it for camping, for off-grid, for cooking, for heating up water, all the stuff, all the things. If we're ever with a power outage, literally my mother-in-law and father-in-law live 20 foot that way, and they have a solar generator, or not a solar generator, a whole home generator. But I like to be self-sufficient, and I like to have stuff like this so I don't have to rely on people if I don't necessarily have to rely on people. You know what I'm saying? Of course we're going to go over there because that's the smart thing to do, but it makes me feel good having something that wasn't crazy. I think it was like 120 bucks for this, and I paid some extra for the fuel. It came with 3, and I bought a whole bunch more fuel for it. And they were running some discount where I got like 20% off. But I just like, I'm not a prepper, but I'm like close. I like to be prepared. I don't like to be reliant on other people, right? That's kind of where I'm at with life. This thing seems, it's so simple. Okay, yeah, let's pull this thing out. Of course, the sticker doesn't rip off, right? Yes, my luck. There we go. Noise, noise, noise. Okay. We can probably speed all this up if we haven't already. Oh, it comes with one of the fans. Let's go. That's what I was hoping. I was gonna buy one of those. Okay, so one thing I just saw that I was about to purchase that I was gonna mention on here that I wanted to buy something else of. It's a heat fan. So this fan, if it feels heat underneath it, it starts turning and it turns this fan on, and it's in the back pointing through, so it's gonna blow all the heat that's generated in the bottom part here out the top like a heater. So it sits up like this and it blows the heat out this way. That's cool. I was gonna buy one of those for this and just set it up on top, but there's one built in, so I don't have to do that. Nice. And this right here is the little cooking grid and how to set it up. I love little stuff like this just to make you a little more self-reliant, not relying on something else. I just hate asking people for stuff, and I feel like if you don't have something to protect yourself, then you're just out of luck, right? So, put the grid in. So this tray can just be removed like that, so you don't have to touch the whole thing because it's going to be hot. And that slides in and out. And then when it slides in, this little plate here locks it into place. And you can pull this out, and put your 3 pulls inside of there like that, but without the cardboard, of course. And then this slides in up here. I'm a fan. Yeah, this little thing's really nice. It's portable, it's light. I mean, it doesn't weigh a lot. And I have 24 extra canisters of all the liquids. So we got quite a bit here. Of course, you could always use more of that. That's something you can just kind of add on as you go. But yeah, this is pretty simple. It's a heater, it's a stove, it's portable. It's gonna help us out if there is a power outage from all of the warnings that we've gotten from meteorologists talking about how there's gonna be a lot of ice this year. I don't like ice. Ice is dangerous and can take power out, and I'm not a fan of that. So I just wanted something a little extra that we could have, that we could throw some heat in and be good to go. And this is definitely going to take care of that for us. So this is really cool. I'm gonna go put it up so we have it if we need it. This one is in an after school. She's dressed up as Dog Man, by the way. That's why she has puppy ears. It's character day today, right? Yep, it's character day. So she dressed up as Dog Man, and yeah, I go get all the packages packaged up today. Got them everything packaged up, everything going good. I get to the place early, so I stop and I get me a Monster and my wife a Red Bull, and I go park and I'm eating a Reese's because I got me and Holly a Reese's. And the bus pulls up. First kid gets off, second kid, third kid, fourth kid, fifth kid. Not my kid. And I look back and I realize it's Tuesday. And Raina is in King's Kids Choir, where she sings with the choir, and they practice every Tuesday and Wednesday.
You're used to me going on Wednesdays.
I'm used to her doing cross country and me picking her up from that on Wednesdays, but cross country's over, so I assumed she's gonna ride the bus. Nope. She's at King's Choir because they do it twice a week. She just missed this week whenever she was doing cross country because she was at cross country. So now that that's over with, I gotta remember, go to the choir. Tuesdays are choir. Is it every day for the rest of the year?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, that's where we're at. I was probably 20 minutes late. We're leaving as I'm 20 minutes late. So I got her and we got in the car. It's pouring down rain, so we got soaked. But it is what it is. We got her going to the post office now to drop off the packages. What a day. All right, so we stopped at Goodwill. We're hanging out here. Went shopping for a little bit, and I found these 2 big boxes full of discs. So these discs are all like new and very good shape. There's a couple that have a couple of dings, like this one has like just a small, you can kind of see it right there. So they're slightly used. This one right here, I looked it up, it goes for $17.99. I bought the whole thing for $14.99. So this one disc is gonna pay for that entire box, and I got 2 of them. So pretty much 30 bucks, and one disc, like they're $15-20 per disc, and they're all looking practically brand new. So I got a steal on these things. I'm super excited about them. I can't wait to get home and get them listed, because those are...
Why the logo so much?
I don't know. I've never seen the brand before, but that's what it is.
Did you scan the logo to make it?
No, I took a picture of it.